So I was tagged to do this video by no one, but that's okay. You know what? It's just like being a kid. It's fine. Just playing tag on my own. You can tell this is an edited video because there's background music playing. Hey everyone, welcome to my video of the One Piece character tag. This was a tag created by Tony the Prophecy. And before I start this, I just want to say, if Tony, you ever see this, fair play to you. You came up with a really simple but genius tag, and it works because it's something everyone's thought about. And, you know, I imagine like 98% of One Piece readers have thought of this already, and it works, and you were just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it, and it's turned out really well for you. So you deserve any praise you get from this. It's a great idea, and good on you. I saw this video done a few times. Like I saw it by a few people I know, so like Mindy, Tom, I saw do it, and then I found Tony the Prophecy's video through that. And then next thing I know, the next day, some big YouTubers like Rogers Base and Tekking are doing it. So I guess I better jump on the bandwagon then, because all the views. So what is this character tag? Basically, it's pretty much if you were gonna put yourself in One Piece, like who would you be aligned with? Like powers, haki. I'll put a list of it up now, what it is, and I'll go through them as I go through them. Yeah, what a great start that is. Start off, you either pick between the revolutionaries, the pirates, or the marines. And from what I've seen, a lot of people have gone for revolutionaries and pirates, but I'm gonna be a bit different and go for marines. I understand why a lot of people don't pick marines because they are a corrupt organization from the top, but I think a majority of people in the marines want to go there to help people and be good and try and, you know, fend off pirates, because at the end of the day, yeah, I get like there are good pirates in the world of One Piece, but just like in the marines, you know, there's a lot of bad pirates out there too. There's a lot more worse pirates than there are better pirates. So I'd rather be on the marine side and try and help out and try and help people there. And I'd go Akayunu on everyone. If I had to put myself somewhere in the Marines though, personally, I'd like to be working under Vegapunk. Like, pretty close, not like his right hand, but you know, someone like I can go to and talk to quite a bit, like, and especially because Vegapunk seems like a more reasonable person in the Marines. You know, with his interactions, obviously, you know, like, with Caesar and Germa, for at least what I've seen, and obviously respecting Kuma's last wishes, things like that. So, see, Vegapunk's not a bad person to work under, despite the fact that we've never seen him, and I bet by the time I see him, I'm going to regret this decision. Because I think it'd be interesting to work under a man who's supposed to be like the smartest man in the world of One Piece. So, the next thing is, what devil fruit would you have if you have one? I admire the people so much who say I'm not going to have a devil fruit and they're going to do something else instead. You've got to have a devil fruit. It's just, it's there for you. There are a lot of ideas going around my head, and I wanted to be reasonable and not overpowered, and I kind of narrowed it down to two, and I prefer this one over the other because the other one seems a bit too overpowered. So, my devil fruit would be the Dial Dial no Mi, also known as the Dial Dial fruit. Why is the Dial Dial fruit? I'm saying Dial a lot. Remember Skypiea? There you go. I would be a dial man, and my whole ability would be I could create dials on my body, or just like create dials. I could just create dials, which is the beautiful thing about it, and I think it's just got such amazing combat potential, especially if you use it right, because there's so many different variants of dials, like, you know, any impact you take back, you can fire. Any, you know, you've got the jet and the breeze dials to move around. Obviously, you got like the flame dials. You got there's even like water dials and thunder dials, and you know, you got obviously like even just the more tactical ones. So you've got like the aroma dials, which trap the smells. You've got, which would be good for poison gas. You've got like, no, they're the flavor dials. You've also got like voice dials and image dials, which project images, things like that, and I think there's just so much potential with that, like tactical and creatively, because I'd like to be a really creative character in One Piece. That's kind of why I'd want to work under Vegapunk as well, because then you could be like, oh, what about this? What if I do this with the dials? And he'd be like, that's good, keep that going. Or be like, you could do this instead, and you know, give a lot of constructive criticism, and I think that would just be a lot of fun to do. And especially if I worked under Vegapunk, and let's say I'd travel around the world and stuff for him, he's like, I need this from over here. I'm like, you got it, boss. I could do that. And then that's kind of like how I could get different things, and I could even have like a bag by myself, a bag for all my dials like that I create. So obviously I can create ones in my body, so I can absorb attacks and fights, but at the same time, like if there's just like, say I go and I say like the dragon on Punk Hazard, say he launches a flame and I'm not ready to use that for a while, I can create a flame dial, like trap the flame in there and just like pop it in the bag. Also, the bag I decided would be a little crocodile bag, because the bag would be the crocodile. Yeah! I believe the next thing is the type of haki that you would choose to have between observation and conqueror and armament. And I'm gonna say I don't have like in this I don't want conqueror's haki. I don't. It seems like too overpowered. It's like only one in like a million kind of thing. So I'm not gonna be one of those millions. I'll just be one of the millions. Yes, I won't be the one. Yeah, I think I had to pick between them because my main concern about having like these style abilities is the kind of some of the backlash you can get if you're not physically strong enough. So like I think of the impact of Rejectile in particular, Wiper and Usopp when they use theirs and they like almost obliterated their arms at times. So but I'm not going to go for armament, although that would be really handy for it. I think I'm going for more for observation, because if I end up in a fight, you know, it's an ability very based on countering, you know, the dial fruit. Like, the dials are very based on countering and having the right timing, so that ability to kind of predict where your opponents are going to be and what they're going to do is incredibly useful, because just the ability... you know what I mean? There we go. Next is what kind of weapons you'd have, and I imagine I'd be very much like a hand-to-hand fighter in this scenario, but if I had weapons, it wouldn't be like a set weapon, because I've got the dials. I'd be like, oh, let's mix it up, let's try all these crazy combinations, and you know, especially if I'm with a crew of Marines, for example, if I'm with a group of Marines, I'd be like, hey, why don't you try attaching this burn dial to your sword, now you've got a fire sword, there you go, or, you know, and obviously there's other ones like electricity and water, and you know, that could be, especially water, that could be incredibly powerful to give to a Marine. If I could give them to a dial to someone to load up with seawater, that would be incredibly useful if dials work on seawater. I don't know. What sea would I be from? This one doesn't really matter as much. First half of Grand Line Paradise. Doesn't matter where. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, and that's the character. That's my character, I think, in One Piece. I just really like the idea of, you know, going around helping people, especially working so closely with Vegapunk, like making all this crazy technology together, and then like going around and trying to help people with dials, like make new equipment, vehicles, and then being actually with the dials being pretty handy in a fight as well. Yeah. That's it, really. So I tag...
Insert your name here.
Yeah, that's right, I'm tagging you! I don't really have a preference. There's no... Just, if you want to do it, but you're waiting for someone to tag you, go ahead. You don't even have to reference me for it. Just go do it. It's fun. It's just... It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Just creating your own One Piece character and putting it in there. But if you don't want to make a video, comment down below what yours would be. It doesn't matter. You know, I'll put what they are, so you know what to type in. But yeah, make sure you go check out Tony's channel, because he came up with it, so yeah, it'd be nice for him. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, comment if you want to see more, and subscribe, and the drills, and yeah. A drill wouldn't be a bad weapon, actually. Ooh. I'm not having a drill, though. Too late. Yeah. Goodbye. I don't know, you expected some kind of wacky ending where I cut myself off.